All right, guys, we're going to get started. My name is Nick Stromwall. I'll be your host. I'm the Director of Capital Formation for Rise48 Equity. We're really excited that you're joining us on this live presentation. This is being streamed on multiple platforms. So we're really excited to just share more about our company and what it looks like to partner with Rise48. So we'll get a little bit into the presentation here momentarily. And just got word from the team that all the live streaming is set correctly. So we'll begin now. I'm going to go through a little company history, and then we're just really going to talk about what it looks like to partner with Rise48 to bring in your clientele into real estate related investment opportunities. So a little bit about our company. We were founded in 2018. We're based in Scottsdale, Arizona. We're a vertically integrated firm with property management and construction management. We have over 325 W-2 employees across our major metric markets. We've now acquired over 11,000 units, and we have never lost investor capital. We know how important it is for you as a fiduciary to be managing investments for your clients. And that's something we're really proud of. We've now transacted on over 2.6 billion of volume. We currently own 56 assets with over 12,500 units under management. And we're in three major markets right now, Phoenix in Arizona, the Dallas-Fort Worth area in Texas, and then in North Carolina. We're also going to be expanding into South Carolina and Florida. Who a company is matters, and the company values and the team that you partner with also really matter. So our 5 core values as a company are hungry for growth, team before me, relentless attack mode, not afraid to fail, and results over politics. And these really shape every interaction you have, whether you're talking to someone on the capital formation team, the investor relations team, or even down to a property level, one of our support staff at a property level. We're really here to seek to serve you as a potential partner. And for your investors, when they invest with us, we're focused not only on protecting the investment dollars of that investor, but we're also wanting to help them not only multiply their money, but also multiply their impact. So here's our 3 co-founders, Zach Tappenstall, our CEO, Bikram Sandhu, our CFO, and Robert Chefchak, our co-founder and designated broker. On the capital team, we have Jeremy Dyer, the VP of Capital, myself, Nick Stromwall, the Director of Capital Formation, Jason Kish, the Manager for Capital Formation. Our team is really here to help serve you so that you can communicate different multifamily investment opportunities to your clients. Our complete portfolio, you can see here, we've acquired now over 67 properties, 2.6 billion in volume. You can see, we're kind of targeting the 100 to 300 unit multifamily value add space. And we've had a lot of fun managing all these properties, and we're really looking forward to continuing to grow as a company. We've got really amazing deal flow. We're really expecting this next season to be one of the best multifamily acquisition seasons out there. So we'd love to have a conversation with you. As you get to know us, one of the things we'd love at the end of this call is to book a time with someone on the team so you can understand more about our process and how it might fit with your organization, your firm. A little bit on our portfolio here. We've got over 40 properties now in Arizona, 15 in Texas, and now over 10 in North Carolina. And you can see here our deal strategy. We're really managing the entire process from the acquisition to the disposition of that sale. So we're targeting 100 plus units, a 3 to 7 year hold period, value add multifamily, meaning that we're buying properties that we can create or force value through doing some type of renovation or operational efficiency. And with that, we're able to make the deal profitable so that you and your investors will receive a profit. So our strategy is being vertically integrated. We control the construction, executing the business plan and rehabbing the property. We control daily operations through our property management team. We also have full control over the supply chain and the construction management. We've got local warehouses in each of our major metro areas with a supply of inventory. And as we find deal opportunities, our team actually walks through each individual unit and gets the sizing and the specs so that we can go to our warehouse, build up some pallets, bring those over, and then execute our business plan. We renovate not only the unit interiors, but also the exteriors to increase value. And then we have a sell or refinance with a tax efficient strategy. So we're generating consistent monthly cash flow for you. Your investors will get to share in the upside of the appreciation. And then we also, through cost segregation studies, leverage a tax efficient strategy that gets directly passed on to you and your investor base. So that's kind of the deal strategy of what we're doing. What's really important is to manage every aspect of the business plan. And we're able to do that by using the same materials, having the same cost and the same logistics process at each of our building locations. So we buy the materials, they're shipped to a local warehouse. The materials for each unit are put into a kit and assembled in that warehouse. And then they're dropped off inside at the property. And then our team will execute the business plan from there. We got some great questions already in the queue. So if you guys have questions, please add those to the box below, and we'll be having a little bit of Q&A section here very shortly. You can see here our target markets. So here's our corporate office in the Phoenix area. We've also expanded to the Dallas-Fort Worth area, and now we're in a few different areas inside of North Carolina. You can see here Tennessee, Atlanta, South Carolina, Orlando, and Tampa as our growth markets. We've been actively underwriting opportunities in some of these markets, and we're really looking forward to expanding when it makes sense. We don't just go forward with deals for the sake of doing more deals. We want to go slowly into each opportunity to make sure that we can make the deal profitable for you and for your investors. Okay, so what does it look like to partner with a multifamily firm? You kind of saw our team, you saw a little bit about our process. We're targeting that value add multifamily space, kind of targeting 1990s and newer vintage, 100 plus units. At a very core, we're buying, buildings that we can force value by putting in additional dollars. But for you, being a registered investment advisor or a broker dealer, you have your own network of investors. And maybe some of those investors are coming to you asking if you have real estate opportunities. Well, if you were to partner with Rise48, you could offer those opportunities. And we create a white glove service for you through the use of our own internal tool called Fundamental Portal. And Fundamental Portal allows you to allocate a total allocation into an individual deal and then pass those allocations along to your investor base where they become investors inside of some type of fund entity that we would help you create. And we make it really simple by putting it all in a portal. So the entire onboarding process for your investor base is really done for you. You send them an opportunity link. We can help you with the marketing materials. They come in through the Fundamental Portal, sign documents, set up wires, and everything is self-contained. So we make it really simple here. You can kind of see a couple examples of what that looks like. And this just makes the process really seamless for you to manage multiple investors inside. So whether you have your own portal or you need a portal, we can work with any type of setup that you have. And we'll also help you set up all the different entities that go along with building out this tool. So Rise48 has multiple share classes available, and we carve out a special share class for you as a capital partner to then offer to your network of investors. And we're able to give you a discounted ability to do that so that investors who come through your fund entity will actually get a higher than normal return. And we're able to set that up for you as a capital partner. We'll also help you set up all of the different fund mechanics that go into becoming a capital partner. So working with an SEC attorney to create fund level entity and private placement memorandum, PPM documents. We'll help you set up a preferred banking partner. We'll help you create a fund-to-fund analytic so that you can understand what would be the projected returns for your investors, net of any fund fees or any type of fund level compensation that you would be taking. We'll also help you create all of the marketing materials. Sometimes the biggest roadblock is, hey, people really want an investment in real estate, but they don't know how to get it. You can now offer real estate investment opportunities all contained underneath your umbrella of services. We work with really any type of setup. So if you're a independent advisor, if you're a registered investment advisor, if you're a broker dealer, or even if you're an RIA under a broker dealer, we can really work with any type of setup and make it such that you can be compensated in whatever structure best works for your setup. We'll also create every type of marketing template that you can imagine, from drone video shots to video templates to co-branded webinars. One of our favorite strategies to talk about real estate opportunities is to hold a webinar. So you would become the host of the webinar. You would bring on either myself or someone on the capital team to present this opportunity to your investors, and then have a live Q&A. So it's a great opportunity to communicate the value of real estate and passive real estate opportunities. We'll also help you create your own fund level entity. So setting up a fund might seem complicated, but in one phone call with someone on our team, we can walk you through all the mechanics. We work with over 100 different capital partners in a variety of structures. So we've really seen every type of investment fund opportunity that's out there. So we'll help you set up your fund. We'll help you create a distribution waterfall schedule to ensure that your investors receive accurate distributions on a timely basis. We typically do monthly distributions to our investor base, and typically those happen 60 to 90 days after we close on an asset. We'll also help you coordinate with our tax advisor to help you prepare fund tax returns, and we can even do individual K1s for your individual investors. And we'll also help you upload those to the portal, both K1s and monthly investor reports. One of the things we've found to be most helpful is to regularly and ongoing communicate updates on a property level. And then we'll also help you manage just different investor schedules, transfer requests, and help you even with some of the investor relations that go into running your own fund. One of my favorite parts about Rise48 is this is a team sport. And not only do you have 3 members on the capital formation team, but we've got a phenomenal marketing team as well, and investor relations team. And we really manage all the heavy lifting with investor relations, with marketing, so that you can stay focused on nurturing the relationships with your clients and with your investors. We do branded materials, investor outreach, help you with key touch points, and really professionally create different marketing materials in your name, in your brand, and in your logo, so that this is really a white glove type of service to make it easy for you to clearly communicate to potential investors in an individual deal. And some of those things we provide for you, you can see here examples of what they look like. So custom branded offering memorandums, custom branded investment one-pager infographics, email marketing campaign templates, custom branded webinars, property photos, even drone videos and graphics. So we make it completely easy for you to communicate the opportunity. We'll help you with the webinar, we'll present the deal, we'll give you all the marketing materials. All you really have to do is communicate the opportunity to your network of potential investors, and we'll help you onboard those into the opportunity. I think it's really important that you're clearly communicating how a project is going. We give you the business plan and show that to you, but how is it actually going at the end of the day? We actually do monthly property level updates for all of our assets. Those include the market and deal summaries, property KPIs, including occupancies, renovations, full financial updates, not only high level metrics, but even granular down to the property level bank account. We give you access and your investors access to all of it. We'll break down the capital expenditure breakdown, and we'll even forward look a full year forecasting so that you and your network of investors is really clearly communicated. How is the project going? What's happening? How's the business plan going? How many units have been renovated? All of that is inside of these monthly reports. And we do that for you as part of the partnership team. Just want to share with you guys just one quick testimonial from one of our partners so you can kind of get a little bit clearer understanding of what it's like to work with Rise and our team. So I'm going to pull up this video from Divya and we'll watch it together.
All right, guys, I'm here with one of our more experienced fund managers. I just wanted to hear from Divya what it's like working with Rise48.
So I've been with Rise over 2 years, and one of the things I really like about the team is the fact a lot of the marketing, the administrative things, all that is kind of figured out, and that's been really standard, and it's been really great to work with you.
And you work with other groups out there. What do you think sets apart Rise48 from the other groups that you're working with?
I think it's the communication. So for me, I have a corporate background, and to have professionalism and communication, that's critical. So that is what I see.
In terms of the type of deals, what's attractive about the Rise48 deal structure?
It's the consistency of deals. So when I have seen and have done multiple deals now with Rise, the part that is important is seeing the consistency of the business plan, the work that the team would be doing, and the kind of locations that you're looking for. I think for me, that's important.
What attracts you to want to keep doing more deals with Rise48?
So I worked with Zach almost 2.5 years ago. Actually, him and I both were speakers at a conference, and that's where we met each other. And the relationship has stayed so far. So for me, that's critical. And in our business, end of the day, it is all about relationship. If you have any questions about, how to capital raise, I think you have a great team supporting here, Jeremy and Nick. So, reach out to them.
Thanks so much.
Awesome. That's one of our capital partners, Divya. She's had a lot of success, and we're really excited to continue to partner not only with her, but hopefully with some of you watching this presentation today. With that, we're going to move to just a quick section of Q&A. And if you have any additional questions, please put those in the box, and a member of our team will get that over to me. The first question we're going to look through is what you're seeing as the biggest hesitation from advisors when it comes to offering real estate. E-Freedom, that was a great question. I think honestly, the biggest hesitation is many advisors have never personally participated in a private placement in a syndication opportunity. So it's just a little bit of a foreign unawareness of the value creation that you can actually receive from investing in a private placement. Most people are used to stocks and bonds and mutual funds and ETFs because that's the world that they're swimming in. And they've never been exposed to real estate. I love real estate. I have family members who are financial advisors, and it's a little bit different than investing, on a platform or through your platform of choice to invest in a private placement. But we've really made it easy for you as an advisor or as a broker dealer to begin offering these opportunities to your investors. So the way I always describe it is the value creation in multifamily real estate is it's kind of like baseball analogy. You can hit singles by getting consistent distributions from the stock market. Singles are good. We all need singles. You can also hit doubles because you're getting not only that consistent cash flow, but you're also sharing in an asset that typically goes up in value. So that's like a double. And then the triple is really the tax advantages of investing in real estate. Because of depreciation and doing cost segregation studies, instead of having an asset, appreciate over a certain amount of time, the depreciation can actually be passed through into a bonus depreciation that first year so that any other passive gains that an investor might have can be offset. So the tax advantages and this tax strategy, I think, is one of the secret sauces of real estate. So we've really found that to be helpful. Another common question we get from advisors as a hesitation is how do you partner if your structure is charging some type of AUM fee? How do we get compensated for this? Some advisors are able to legally and compliantly receive compensation by having these types of offerings. Others just choose to charge a flat rate, and others are broker dealers, and there's ways to be compensated in each of those structures. So sometimes just the unawareness or the never have done it before is some of the biggest hesitations I've seen. I think the tax savings component is at least worth probably a phone call with myself or someone on the team, because that's what really sets apart real estate related investment opportunities from standard market opportunities. If you do have any other questions, go ahead and put those in the box and we will get those answered really soon. A couple more questions coming in. One is just talking about the different ways you can invest. Some people are asking, can you invest cash? Can you invest through an LLC? Can you invest through a self-directed? Each of those ways we are set up to do. We have some people, a majority of people invest just under their personal name or jointly with a spouse. You can invest through an LLC or a trust. Or if you do have self-directed funds, you can also invest through those self-directed funds as well. Some type of real estate holding is more buy and hold. So you're buying it and you're holding it for an extended amount of time. The way that we're executing our business plan is we're trying to multiply people's resources as quick as possible. So we want to fully execute our business plan, force the value, and then sell for a profit. We have the ability for people to roll their proceeds from the profit into a next opportunity, or just to take their proceeds and invest it however they want. So we're more about the velocity of money more than holding it on to for a long time. But we're seeing so much deal flow, as Divya was mentioning, that we're really excited about this next season of multifamily real estate, because we feel like there's going to be some great opportunities out there. Rise48 has really established itself as a key player. So our network of brokers and connections are constantly reaching out to us with opportunities. And we're able to, because we're able to raise capital effectively, close on these deals, which means we have a 100% close rate. So if we're in a running with other potential buyers, we're often getting really good discounted deals, because buyers know that if they work with Rise48, we can close. So we've been able to, as you saw from our portfolio, transact on over 55 assets now, and we're going to continue to grow that in this next season. I think with that, I don't see any other questions. Again, my name is Nick. I would love to reach out to you. Go ahead and scan the QR code or see the link below, and would look forward to jumping on a call with you and your team to see if we might be a potential partner. Thanks so much for your time, and we'll be in touch soon.